Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Something is Killing the Children, issue number 22, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. Yes, we do begin this issue with exactly what you're seeing on your screen. A murder scene Pennywise from the It movie will be proud of. Blood splat and massacres all over the house at an undisclosed location. We don't know who the family is, and we're not going to. Probably to not take away from the bloodbath of the murder scene we are looking at. Notice the old school Oscar type monsters on the fireplace? I mean, at least from the previous issues of Something's Killing the Children, issues number 1 through 15. In this new story arc of Something is Killing the Children, Erica and us, the readers, are definitely dealing with something new and unknown as of yet. This monster is unknown, and that's what makes it more mysterious and frightening. A mysterious person is heating tea on the stove and pours herself a cup. Totem Doll looks as creepy as an Annabelle doll. She looks like she put in some work at this scene as we get a better picture of what she looks like. She definitely looks like she is about the slaughter business. And business is good. We are not alone, says her Totem Doll. She throws her blade as she misses his guy on purpose. She doesn't like her rituals being interrupted, as rituals are important to her. Rituals keep her level-headed, and the house prefers her level-headed. If her ritual is to have tea after a bloodbath, I wonder if she's borderline crazy in the head. The mysterious guy who covers his face is from the House of Cutter, counterpart of the House of Slaughter. He tells her that the House of Cutter would prefer her to be on her way for America right now. The dragon got word from the House of Slaughter that they have a rogue agent, Black Mask, a young woman. You already know where this is going. Retrieval or elimination, she asks. And the answer is elimination, and her target is our girl, Erica Slaughter. Something Killing the Children, issues number 15 and or the third story arc 11 through 50 explains the reason why Erica is hunted. I'll put the card up top and link in description if you want to check out that video if you're tuning in for the first time. In New Mexico, Erica confronts the girl Gabby, aka Gabriela Lopez, about what she saw from the latest attack from the last issue. Erica finds that reaching her is a lot harder than she thought when the girl verbally abuses her. Gabby denies seeing anything at first, and Erica knows better than that. Erica knows the reason she isn't telling her the truth is because Gabby doesn't want to believe what she saw, and she's also too afraid to tell anyone what she saw because she doesn't want people to think she's crazy. Gabby does get defensive, a coping mechanism, if you will, that maybe she saw Erica at the scene killing everyone, and maybe she should run inside and tell the sheriff, even though she knows it's not true. When Erica tells her she won't do that, and Erica opens up to her that, I know what you saw, Gabby. You saw a monster. The monster killed your family, and you saw it. Guess what, Gabby? I kill monsters. I love how we jump to the next panel where Gabby abruptly opens up the bar door and yells, some pedo is trying to pick me up. Ricky is like, okay, what? I mean, show us? But not really believing her. I mean, but is this the initial shock? Gabby doesn't want to go back out there and throws out that you're just going to send me with that pedo anyway. Gabby doesn't mean that. It's what frightened teenagers do, I imagine. Ricky demands to see this pedo and they go outside. Obviously, Erica's not going to stick around like, hey girl, hey, can we go find the monster now, please? And Gabby's like, what? But she was standing right over there. She had those big, weird eyes, and Erica does have those eyes whenever she gets like conviction, like we got to do this, you know? It's what makes her interesting. Ricky goes eye level with Gabby. You don't have to pretend that you're okay. I know that you're not okay. And I know in you your whole life, it is okay. We got you. And Gabby, once again, another defense mechanism, like, you know what? You just want to bang my dead aunt anyway to make me your family. And Ricky's like, hands on their waist, like, okay, maybe that's truth, but you need a freaking shower. You stink. And this is a callback from Something is Killing the Children, issue number 1, when Erica slays the monster in the woods. She tells the girl in the wagon, I need to take a shower, I stink. So is this possibly foreshadowing that Ricky could possibly become the next Black Mask or the next monster hunter? Just saying. At the police station, we see Erica Slaughter walking out as Sheriff Carter is walking in. They make eye contact just as a way of, I'm going to remember you, you're going to remember me, because we're going to come into each other later on and we're probably going to need each other kind of thing. We get the rapport building and the character building moment of Carter along with the superior Billy. And I wonder if that book means or is reading as Never Let Her Go. I wonder if that's a callback to Erica or pointing at her or just an Easter egg of some sort. So this scene right here, these panels right here between Carter and Billy, it's character building. We get to know their character and the rapport and how Carter wishes he took that job in Santa Fe, even though Billy jokes with him like, you ain't nothing. I mean, I don't know why people will offer you a job anyway. But we get to know his character and his backstory about his mother and why he sticks around in town. So we end the panel with who's got the crime scene at Wolfwater, which is the scene where Gabby's parents and family were murdered at, and it's Benji. Carter's like, okay, I'll give him a call on the radio to see if he's getting lonely out there. So meanwhile, in Ricky's house, Ricky puts Gabby to bed, and they have another conversation right there. We get to see that Gabby is tense, she's dramatized, she's also, guarded, but, a little bit of moment right there. But when nightfall happens and she goes to sleep, she hears something outside, and it's Erica going back to the crime scene to investigate what happened with Ricky's family. And Ricky sees her, and Erica's sneaking in, and Benji is asleep in the car, and Ricky just gets tensed up because this is like reliving the past again. Ricky, come quick! As Erica investigates the scene, she puts Octo on the ground. Octo's like, it's not an Osphir type monster. You're not dealing with what you dealt with previously. And I love that about it. And Erica's like, I can see that. And Octo's like, it likes warm water. It likes how it heats its meal. And Erica's like, okay, but it's sightings of like, it's a human shaped kind of Osphir type, or not an Osphir type, but it's a human shaped monster. And Octo lets us know and lets Erica know that, what? They usually send a whole pack of white masks if they suspect the creature of this class. They don't go down easily. And Erica's like, I see. And keep in mind, in issue number 20, White Masks, they hunt big game monsters in groups. Black Masks, they're lone wolves. They hunt monsters as a single unit, no help needed. So Benji gets out like, ma'am, I'm going to need you to put your hands up in the air. Erica's like, crap. Got caught. And Benji's like, I'm gonna bring you in. You're not gonna give me any trouble. No, sir. So he brings her in, takes her away, and Benji's like, I think this town has got all the trouble it can handle. As she leaves behind Octo, and that's where we end this issue. I think this issue is intense, intriguing, and a tense story in this issue. Erica's mission is becoming more complicated than her last one, and those complications are compelling and dangerous. I personally feel if you're going to continue on a story, you got to up the ante, up the complications, level up the tension. And not to mention, she's also being hunted while she's doing the hunting. I love the heightened level of danger in the story, and I cannot wait to see how it all turns out and how dangerous this is gonna get. But with that being said, Something is Killing the Children, issue number 22. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also link in description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. If you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.